Come with me and I will walk you through how I would structure the first lesson. Here's our lesson overview. I go through this with the students, and the class starts with the password routine. It's a chance to settle the class and also highlight an important word from the story. We check the pronunciation and the meaning in English, and then do a student check-in. This is a really important part of the lesson for well-being, but also as a low-stakes speaking activity. You can keep it simple for juniors or level it up with more vocab options. The main part of the lesson is co-creating a class story, and this is a fantastic way for students to get using the language from day one. When the students collaboratively use language to co-create a story, they're invested, they're supported, and they experience success. These are the three fundamental principles of self-determination theory, which drives intrinsic motivation. I also remind the students of the power of stories and tell them that we are going to create one together in Japanese. Our first story will focus on these language structures. My goal is for the students to connect meaning to these words. So I need to give as many opportunities as possible for the class to hear these words in context and understand the message they are conveying. We assign a gesture to each word, and this really helps facilitate meaning and for us to stay in Japanese and in flow. I have a pre-prepared simple story script, but I will ask the students for extra details for parts of the story, such as these underlined words. And this is hands down the best way to add novelty and agency to stories. Write and Discuss is a shared writing activity, and it allows us to revisit the story and the language used and provide more comprehensible input to the class. I pretend I've forgotten the details or have them mixed up, and often, to be fair, this isn't far from the truth. So the simple story could look like this. And as it's lesson 1, I would do a read through to the class, checking for comprehension along the way before moving into a gradual release of responsibility. This now becomes the warm-up reading for our next lesson. Additional ideas and follow-up activities could be using student actors or a listen and draw activity. This gives the teacher an opportunity to reuse the same language so that students can hear it again in a different context. Follow for lesson 2.